under Israeli occupation through the lens of a Palestinian father. Abed Salama lives in Anata, a segregated Palestinian neighborhood on the outskirts of Jerusalem that's surrounded on three sides by the 26-foot-high Israeli separation wall. Many refer to it as the apartheid wall. In February of 2012, tragedy struck Abed's family. His 5-year-old son Milad died in a fiery bus crash during a school field trip to a theme park. Abed's quest to find out what happened to his son was immediately hindered because he was a Palestinian living on the wrong side of the separation wall. He held the wrong ID to pass Israeli military checkpoints and didn't have the right papers to enter the city of Jerusalem. Nathan Thrall, who lives in Jerusalem, wrote about this tragedy in a remarkable 2021 essay for the New York Review of Books. Juan Gonzalez and I spoke to Abed Salama and Nathan Thrall and aired the interview on October 5th. That was 2 days before Hamas's October 7th attack on southern Israel and the start of Israel's assault on Gaza. Nathan began by discussing why he wrote about Abed Salama and the tragedy of his family.
You know, this event is every parent's worst nightmare and an awful tragedy under any circumstances. But it was made so much worse by the unique circumstances in which it took place, by the fact that the victims were Palestinian, that it took place on a road that is controlled by Israel, patrolled by Israeli police, but on the other side of a separation wall, a 26-foot-high concrete wall that separates and segregates tens of thousands of Palestinians from Jerusalem, born and raised in Jerusalem, residents of the same city I live in, but who are cut off from the city that they were born and raised in, specifically because of their ethnic identity. And these people live in the same city as me, but they live an entirely different existence. And the parents of the kids on this bus live in a walled ghetto, encircled on 3 sides by this separation wall, and a 4th side by a different wall that runs in the middle of a segregated road, famously called the Apartheid Road. And inside that walled ghetto, which sits just underneath the manicured grounds of Israel's most prestigious university, you can look down on it from Hebrew University down onto this ghetto with trash being burned in the street because the municipal services are non-existent there, with no sidewalks, roads in total disrepair. When I drive into this area to visit Abed and other families there, I have to pull off to the side and just to let a bus pass on the main artery for tens of thousands of people. I'm rolling down my window and pulling in my side mirror to let a regular bus pass me. And this is just the everyday reality of all of these people. They receive virtually no services from the city that they pay taxes to, and they are forced to prove that they have maintained live in terror of having this blue ID taken away from them. Some of the parents in this area have green IDs, some have blue, they're all from the same families, and the outcome for them on this day was very different. There were real consequences to having a different colored permit on that day.